Welcome back, guys. Last time that we were here, we had gotten separated from our crew. Ant and Grim had headed back for a trader zone. Left Mr. Donut and I here to a way to pick up, to loot some more, see what we could find, see if we couldn't find anybody else that was going to come by. We're now low on food and drink, and we're going to try to make our way to the next town, see what we can find in the way of food and drink, possibly matches, because we are down to 34% hunger, 92%. Oops. Oh boy. I can't carry all these. Cannot carry all these guns. Not sure if there's anybody around here or not. I need to work on getting a vehicle coming back to this location because it looks like it has not been properly looted. Oh boy. Alright, need to find my way out of here. Do I have any food on me at all? One thing of food. No water. 600 meters from a town. Let's find our way out of here. Unfortunately, I'm having to use a gun that I know nothing about because of the fact that I have my gun in my backpack. However, there's a fear should be able to hold its own in combat. I'm guessing there's a one way in, a one way out, like they were saying earlier. I'm guessing this is the way out here. So we need to try to find some sort of transport to actually get out of this area, head back to a safe zone. At this point, I would even take a bicycle. The great part about this mod, like Epoch and Overpoch before it, cars will spawn in the wild, which is fantastic. You just have to find them. Most times they're off the main roads. Most of the main roads are looted. Luckily, we're on the other side of the map, where not a lot of people are spawning and looting. So we might have an opportunity to find something out here. Even if it's a quad bike, I'd be okay with that. We'll come back and get Mr. Donut, or whoever else is left with me as well, later on, when we can all regroup. Moving to town, I'll have to be careful. The zombie spawns are pretty brutal here on Altus. The hordes, when together, are just devastating. I've been fortunate enough to only have to fight them one at a time so far. seeing what they can do. Still no abandoned vehicles. Not even a bicycle. Alright, well, here's a graveyard. So here's a spawning place for them. I'm not sure if these are custom added or not. They will spawn in there. Maybe they've already spawned, maybe they're already in town, who knows. We'll keep our ears open. Let's come over here and check our map. Oh. Okay. So if we don't find much of anything here, we'll need to move out pretty quick to make it to Trader Zone. We'll need to grab some dirty water, find a water source, fill up whatever we can while we're here. That should be a water source right there. This might be salt water. Looks to be salt water. Yep. We're not going to drink salt water. I don't think that would be a very good idea. So we're going to need to find a water source before the zombies know that we're here. It's going to be absolutely imperative, or else we're not going to survive the run from Pyrgos to Terminal. Should be avoiding the main roads, but at this point, my need for hydration outweighs the need for safety. Not to mention I am pretty heavily armed. The chances of running into somebody on a obscure town like Pyrgos is pretty slim. I believe most people to spawn on. Oh. This might be our only saving grace. Another water source here. We'll check this out. Looks to be more nothing. Now that we have transportation, we can spend a few more minutes here looking around. Oh, I'm getting hungry. For a water source. There we go. Canned food inside. We'll fill our bottle up. Dirty water. We'll go ahead. Eat the food that we do have. Actually, we won't. We'll drop the food that we have. We'll grab this. We'll eat this newly looted food. No, we won't. That will actually dehydrate us, and that's the last thing we need at this point in our journey. We'll take that with us. Take the smoke. In case we do get reinforcements. Friendly reinforcements. We'll be able to mark exactly where we're at. Let's roll. I believe that we will be able to make it. this real quick. We will be able to fill, or we will be able to make it to terminal in time. The sun is setting. We will need to be extremely careful. The hordes will only multiply in the evening. We'll take the food with us. If we can't use it, maybe somebody along the way can. We've become incredibly lucky. Now we will for sure make it. Now if we do see a vehicle, we can take a little extra time to stop and check it out. Oop. A bad feeling about this. I think we are going to stop here. Check out military installation. I am hurt. So my shots will be a little harder to place. But with a LMG like a Saphir, I believe that I'll be okay. Yes, I hear you. Come on. Work with me here. Okay, it's already spawned. There we go. You know, there won't be much I can take. Maybe I can substitute some things out for something bigger, better, something that'll be worth more. $740 pop tabs. We are struggling. Just disappointing that I can't take any of it. Should have never come here. Lost my helmet. There we go. Let's go. Let's grab that bike. Let's get out of here. See if we can't. Nighttime. Looks good. We'll follow this road all the way to terminal. Into the night. See if we can't find ourselves some sort of better transportation. While also keeping our ears open for any hordes that have spawned. Take us a little while, but we'll get there. We'd rather show up in style than anything but a bike. However, 47 kilometers an hour is better than 17 kilometers an hour. Broken down cars, presumably destroyed by zombie hordes on Altus. Can't really see something. Happy to get to terminal. Heal up. Fresh water. Fresh food. No more knackwurst from the floors of Altus citizens. Glorious knackwurst that is not so glorious. Actually pretty disgusting if you think about a sausage in a can. Hopefully Ant and Graham have had better luck getting to terminal than I did. Still no vehicles. Truly is a beautiful night, though. Not that far. The worst part is now we're coming up to a road that merges with another road. The main road that will take you from the east side of Altus to terminal. Very heavily trafficked road. I've driven it many times. Going back and forth, it would have been a smart decision to... Oh, it sounded like a car coming up behind me. It would have been a smart decision to go to another trader, however, with limited supplies. I think it was a better decision to come to terminal. There's some of the starting lights to some of the military facilities on the edge of terminal. believe. Indeed, that's the power stations that once gave power to the island. I suppose they still do. In a limited function. I really like a little more armor going into terminal. We might just stop. A little ways out. Proceed in on foot. It's quieter. I mean, even though this is pretty quiet, it's really not all that quiet, not to mention I'd rather be on foot so I can hide, have my gun ready. I could take a trek across, I believe, at this point. I could run. You know what? I believe that's what we'll do. I believe that is what we'll do. See much of anything. Oh boy. At this rate, I won't see trader campers either. Hopefully they won't see me coming from this way. And I wouldn't expect it. If I were a trader camper, I would be watching the main road for more precious targets. Kick these off. It's not going to matter at this point if I get hit or not. I'm dead regardless. It's in sight. We've almost made it. We are. Defenses have been set up. Oh, defenses are still in place. It's good to be here. It's good to be back at terminal. Though I don't see any other defenses, I suppose. Some defenses are better than none. Well, we've made it. We've made it to terminal. Can now successfully trade. I don't hear any zombies. Does not appear any have made it in. Our fast food friend is back, which is great news. We'll see if we've added any fortifications up front. It does not appear so. So it appears that the only fortifications that have been made are around back that I can see on the back side of terminal. Still a welcome sight after the horde rampaged through the Trader City last night, which, to be frank, was awful. Let's make some room. keep the smoke grenade. We'll sell the not so glorious knackwurst. Just a little bit of money to get us going. Essentially to more or less get our foot in the door here. Take our flashlight off. This was our big ticket item here. Well, we'll have to come in here. Give it a second, see if we can't sell our gun off. It might just take a second for it to update. Don't believe I can actually put it in my backpack. There's a way to do it. I'm just gonna have to figure it out. Alright guys, made it to the terminal. Safe for now. New emplacements, hopefully friendly. We'll carry on tonight. See you guys soon. Thanks for watching.